Thanks for tuning in to the NBA preseason right here on the Sega Sports Network. Without any further ado, let's go to the court for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introduction. First for the Western All-Star at guard, Jason Kidd. Also at guard, Kobe Bryant. At forward, Kevin Garnett. Also at forward, Chris Webber. At center, Tim Duncan. Western All-Stars coach, Rick Adelman. And now the starting lineup for your Eastern All-Stars. At guard, from Georgetown, 6'1", number 3, Allen Iverson. At the other guard position, out of Mount Zion Christian Academy, 6'8", number 1, Tracy. And forward, from North Carolina, 6'6", number 50, at the other forward position, out of Tennessee State, 6'8", number 70, Anthony Mason. At center, from Georgetown, 7'2", number 55, Dikembe Mutombo. And the coach of the Eastern All-Stars, Larry Brown.
The Eastern All-Stars will get the ball to start the game.
Where was the defense? You can't let someone rise up like that and finish without a challenge.
Right, Rod. You have to make the opposition respect you on the defensive end. Otherwise, they're going to walk all over you.
Or flush all over you, as they did right here.
I got it.
They pass it inside. It's stolen!
You got to put the club on the ball when this guy's nearby. He'll snatch it before you know it.
Mason is asking for it in the post. It's picked off!
Bad pass. If you've got two guys in your face like that, you've got to split them quickly, or you're toast.
2-point differential between the teams. They're inside.
You want to know the reason why that shot was made? I'll tell you why. Position. He forced his way inside, backed the defense down, got the shot he wanted. That's how you play the low-post game.
Takes the shot. McGrady can't find the target from 20. Bryant is unstoppable inside and slams it home.
Beautiful slam. He drops it in the bucket with an exclamation point.
Webber is called for blocking. That's his first foul of the game.
A perfectly executed crossover leaves the D out of the picture, setting up a perfect shot. You've heard it a million times. Rebounding is all about desire, and he had the most desire on that play.
The Western All-Stars with the ball, and we're all tied up.
Bob, this was good defense, but an even better balancing act by the shooter.
Easy to see the contact, Rod, but look at the body control to get this off.
Highlight film material, my man. Big-time shot.
The Eastern All-Stars can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Takes the shot. McGrady fired long. Garnett with the rim-rattling jam.
Wow, he just steamrolls the defense with this move here.
Sure did, Rod. Man, I can't imagine taking a hit like this and being able to walk away from it. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball and a 4-point deficit. McGrady banks in the layup. Good.
That's a tough NBA assist right there, Bob. He had no shot whatsoever, but was smart enough to pass it off to somebody who did.
Kidd kisses it off the glass and in. We've got a 4-point ball game. Loose ball. The Eastern All-Stars regain control.
Wow, that's a dangerous play, but it worked out here.
The defense thought he was going to shoot, but he had the presence of mind to find someone with an even better shot.
Impressive play, Bob. Risky, but creative. That's what the game's all about. He finds his man for the jumper and absolutely nails it.
The Western All-Stars bring it up court and are up a deuce. Weber is looking for the ball. Here comes the double team.
Amazing move here, Bob. Look at how he takes off and plows through the defense. This takes strength. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he just powered that dunk throw, even with the defense hanging on him. Great move to get the bucket and the foul.
Pick him up. 2 minutes.
The Eastern All-Stars taking up court. They're down 5. Drops it into the low post. Mason kicks it outside. 7 on the shot clock. Mason wants it down low. With the jumper. Mason brings down the offensive board.
Nice shot. Had the matchup he wanted. Got the points he wanted.
Only a minute 34 remaining. They get him the ball. Fires!
It's hard to stop the fadeaway when you're going back, Bob, because it creates so much separation between the defender and the guy with the ball.
Well, fading back here gave him just enough room to get a good look.
Hey, right, Bob. Sometimes in this league, all you need is a little extra room to get a clear shot.
It's a 5-point game.
Pick him up.
They pass it inside. Mutombo passes back outside.
And I tell you what, Bob, if I had hops like that, I'd be jumping around too.
Yeah, I know taunting is illegal, but you got to be scared when that guy comes down the lane.
One minute remaining.
The Western All-Stars have it and are up 3. He's drawn the double team. The Western All-Stars keep hammering away inside.
Now that's a good feed right there. When he's on the court, all his teammates have to keep an eye out for the quick pass. He sometimes has a better read on a teammate's scoring potential than a teammate does, and he can get the ball to them in the blink of an eye.
Not only does he bring it all the way around, he flushes it hard too.
Oh, the power dunk has got to be one of the all-time favorites. .36 seconds left. Garnett with the two-hand dunk.
Bob, there are only a handful of guys in the league that have a quick drop step like that.
Wow, he got around the defense and was up in the air before they could do anything about it.
And that's exactly the key, Bob. You want to be quick to seal the defender, forcing him to the outside, giving you an open path to the hoop. Great move.
I got it. Anyone sit? Pick him up.
The Western All-Stars touched it last right before it went out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds, and now they're going to have to give up possession. You have to know where you are on the court at all times.
The Eastern All-Stars taking up court. They're down 5. Mason was a little short on that one, but gets the soft rim. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Kidd misses the very long shot. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 19-16. The Western All-Stars have the lead to start the second quarter. What'd you notice in the first, Rod?
They have the advantage in the paint so far, and the scoreboard supports that fact. If the defense will give those high percentage shots, by all means, take them.
Weber is asking for it in the post. They get it into him. He's doubled up. Takes the shot.
Nice shot, baby.
He's just so quick, Bob. He abuses the defender with the drop step move and gets the bucket.
This guy is so hard to stop with that move, Rod. Great defensive anticipation is a must to slow him down.
Completely true, Bob. If the defense can stay with him and put a hand in his face, we'll have a much better chance of stopping him.
Pick him up.
The Eastern All-Stars taking up court. They're down 5.
Double.
With the jumper.
I think about sending a guy down that takes too many shots like that, Bobby, just so he can sit and reflect about what he's done wrong.
Weber is looking for the ball. Drops it into the low post.
Tim Duncan.
Pick him up.
The Eastern All-Stars can trim this lead down and bring it close with a bucket here. McGrady misses the tough shot. The Western All-Stars are up 7 and have the ball.
Get around
With the jumper, the Western All-Stars get the bucket. That's 7 unanswered.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard. Still, though, anything can happen.
Double-digit ball game.
Watch out inside. Good job.
They are really cold here in the second, and they've fallen back even further.
I tell you what, Bob, their offense just looks sluggish. They're not moving the ball well, and they don't look sharp at all.
Iverson can't stop the run. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits. Iverson is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
You could see he was a little out of position to block that, but he did anyway, using his size to redirect the shot.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Western All-Stars have possession and have reeled off 9 straight. It's passed inside. They work it in.
Kevin Garnett.
Great look and a great bucket right here. Let's check that out again, Bobby.
Oh, that was a nice feed, Rod.
Ain't no doubt about that, but it's only an assist if the guy makes the basket, and he does right here.
Double-digit ball game. Seven on the shot clock. Takes the shot. McGrady can't get it to fall and can't stop the run. The Western All-Stars get that one and now have scored 13 unanswered points.
Get him.
The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits.
Ball.
The Western All-Stars have possession and are on a 13-0 run. The Western All-Stars score again, and that's a 15-0 run. Double-digit ball game. Passes it back. Here comes the double team.
Nice pass here, Bob. This is what it's all about.
Oh, you're right, Rod. It's fun to watch sweet passing, and this one led to the easy bucket.
Moving the ball to get an easier shot is fundamental if you want to win at this level.
Get him.
A minute 51 to go.
Good job.
They pass it inside. The Eastern All-Stars were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds.
I got him.
The Eastern All-Stars touched it last right before it went out of bounds.
Get him.
7 seconds to shoot. With the jumper. Nice assist there. He picks up his 6th.
It's all about seeing the court, Bob. Court vision. You have to see the whole court in order to make assists like that.
Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits.
Switch, switch.
Iverson dunks it in, something you almost never see from him.
Now that's how you play the game. You gotta love how he just slices through the D's weak spot. No fear at all.
Garnett now is in double figures.
The best thing about this move, Bob, is how quickly he gets up off the floor.
Yeah, gets by the guy on the baseline, and then the spike.
I got him.
1 minute.
Double-digit ball game.
Get him.
They thread it underneath. Takes the shot. Iverson hits his 6th point of the period. He's got 6 total.
That was one of those where the coach was saying, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. He's lucky that one went in.
It's in, and Rod, this front court is playing fantastic.
They are just dominating in the paint. Nice, hard, physical, knock 'em down offense.
McGrady takes it back out. Driving in. McGrady is called for charging. That's his first foul of the game.
Nice play by the defense to read the offense and sneak into position at the last second to get the charge.
Bryant wants it down low. They get it down low. Duncan now has 10 points this period. He's got 14 total.
Nice assist. That was a tough pass to make, but he got it inside to the open man. Good job.
The Western All-Stars were the last ones to get a piece of it before it went out of bounds.
Pin down, pin down. You got ISO.
McGrady sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more. Rod, it has to be tough to play defense against this guy.
Oh, you've got that right. This guy is so skilled. He's killing them from the outside, but he can mix it up inside if he wants to. It's really hard to stop a guy like that.
I got him.
The Western All-Stars ball in a double-digit lead. Mutombo crashes the defensive glass.
Bang the board.
We've reached halftime with the score 42-27.
To refrain from throwing any object toward participants or onto the playing surface. For the protection of players and fans, any violators will be removed and subject to arrest and prosecution.
The Western All-Stars are still cruising with a double-digit lead to end the half. What'd you notice in that last half, Rod?
They are just dominating inside, Bob. The competition is just not apparent down low.
Well, even for a guy like me, the scoreboard told me that. Kidd with the assist, that's number 8.
The pump fake opens things up for him here.
Well, the defense is at a disadvantage. If you buy those fakes, everyone's got to rotate and scramble.
The defense bites, which gives them a clear path to the hoop. Simple as that.
Pick him up. I got him.
The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits. He's doubled up. Fires. Mason, from about 9 feet, he gets the bucket.
What an assist. He's got such court vision that he can always find the open man. And he's unselfish enough that he'll dish it off to a guy who's got the best chance of making the bucket.
Bryant thunders it through the net.
I got him. 14 blue.
Drives. It's passed inside. He gets another basket, and he's on fire, Rod.
He sure is, Bob. You got to keep getting the hot guy the rock. That's what you need to do to keep winning.
Kicks it back.
What's baseline? Nice.
Releases. Weber gets the rebound and now has 5. The Eastern All-Stars will take a timeout here.
It's always tougher to hit a jumper while you're moving.
He shows perfect concentration and control and knocks it down.
Pick him up.
Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits. Carter wants the ball. They get him the ball. Shoots. Carter can't get the fadeaway to go down.
He just couldn't back him down far enough to get the shot that he wanted on that one, Bob. Lost the low post battle that time.
What a feed, and he now has his 9th assist of the game.
Just one away from double digits. What an incredible game this guy is having tonight.
They pass it inside. In the paint.
He got the defense going left, slipped to the right, and made the easy bucket. It's a nice play.
The Western All-Stars ball and a double-digit lead.
Need help.
Duncan passes outside. Kidd with the offensive foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He derailed that layup perfectly. Little physical contact never hurt anybody, at least not permanently anyway.
Quick.
Fires. Weber gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Way to play the boards and to come away with the aggressive defensive rebound.
Box power.
7 on the shot clock. Kidd connects on the shot and he's fouled. He'll get a free throw. Boy, that was a tough shot. And Rod, they've been hitting those all night.
And this has to frustrate the other team. They keep taking and making tough shots. You can't fault their defensive effort, though.
Double-digit ball game. With the steal.
Those cross-court passes are risky, Bob. Now, sometimes you can hit an open man, but more often than not, you'll get it intercepted just like that.
The Western All-Stars ball and a double-digit lead. Garnett hits left rim but gets the soft roll.
Bad matchup for the D there, Bob. They're giving up way too many inches inside.
We're down to a minute 53. Mutombo has position down low. They get it into him. Carter makes the nice assist on that bucket.
It's hard to stop the fadeaway when you're going back, Bob, because it creates so much separation between the defender and the guy with the ball.
Well, fading back here gave him just enough room to get a good look.
Hey, right, Bob. Sometimes in this league, all you need is a little extra room to get a clear shot.
Ball.
Kidd with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night.
Pick him up. Watch it clear out. Inside.
7 seconds to shoot. He's drawn the double team. Kidd is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
I think he might not have fully recovered from the crossover before making the shot. That's about the only reason I can see for the miss.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
I got him.
The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits.
Hard.
With the jumper, another empty trip down the court, and they're having problems here in the third, Rod.
Someone on this team needs to step it up offensively. They're just getting shut down way too easily.
Go behind the defense.
Carter can't sink the jumper. Drops it into the low post. He's doubled up.
Help.
Bryant gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 8 so far.
I got to tell you, I think I just felt the floorboards rumble right there. That was a fearsome slam.
Get him. Box power.
Picked off.
To push it inside, that was a nice thought, but you've got to have the passing lane first. There was just way too much traffic in there to let a pass like that fly.
The Eastern All-Stars touched it last right before it went out of bounds.
He's been doing it all game long, and that gives him a double-double on the evening. That's a performance.
There's 33 seconds left.
Pick him up. Switch.
They thread it underneath.
This is a big-time dunk. Check it out.
Right on, Rod. That's definitely highlight material.
Right there, my kind of play. Gives up the body knowing he's going to get hit by the defense and still finishes the play strong.
The Western All-Stars ball and a double-digit lead.
Got him. Get him. Score 14. Line it up.
7 on the shot clock. Takes the
Nice
shot.
position.
Garnett
That's it.
off
That's
target
it.
from the wing. The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits. Iverson missed. Tough half-court shot. We're at the end of 3 with the score 62-37. The Eastern All-Stars came into the third quarter behind and end the third quarter with a double-digit deficit. How do you explain it, Rod?
Their offense is bogging down into too much one-on-one. They need to create some more opportunities for each other, like they've shown they can do from time to time.
Well, the selfishness is hurting them. That's not when they play their best.
These guys are getting everyone involved tonight, which is making them very tough to defend.
Bryant threw this one out of bounds and turns it over. Double-digit ball game.
Ball. Pick him up.
With the jumper, Rod, they are really struggling.
I don't know what they can do, Bob. Time's just slipping away.
McGrady fired short. Manages to pass out of it. He's drawn the double team. They're inside. The Eastern All-Stars get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
That's how you play the low post. You don't like the shot you got? Power in, move them back.
Duncan kicks it out, takes the shot. Garnett misses the tray.
Nice rebound.
That's a beauty of a stop for the defense. Really sent them packing.
Mason cleans the offensive glass. They get it down low. Mason fires but fails to connect inside. Shoots.
Vince Carter.
Great shot over a bigger defender right here.
Yeah, shooting over a taller guy isn't impossible, but it's more difficult.
I got him.
The Western All-Stars ball and a double-digit lead.
Get him.
Weber is looking for the ball. With the jumper, Garnett rips down the offensive board. Garnett can't
Great
stop the
box
run.
out. Great box
The
out.
Eastern All-Stars have the ball and an 8-0 run.
Good job.
The Eastern All-Stars score, and that's 10 unanswered.
This guy here is working for the highlight reels, but never mind. He makes the shot, and that's all that counts.
Garnett connects on this one and stops the run.
Times like these leave a coach scratching his head, Bob. They're doing a great job putting the ball in the hole, but they're still coming up short defensively. They need to find a way to capitalize on these numbers.
Watch out inside.
With the steal.
He obviously thought he had a clear path for the pass. Now, in my book, you make the safe play, not the easy play.
Seven seconds to shoot. Takes the shot. Kidd is hit hard on the shot. He'll have 3 chances at the line.
It's hard to go long range against one of the better defenders in the league. Check that guy out. That's how you play the defensive game.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Timeout All-Stars.
Pick him up.
The Eastern All-Stars with the ball, but they're down double digits. He gets the basket and he is taken over, Ron.
Sure has. Just look at the point comparison. He has stepped it up big time, and that's the reason they're winning.
Seven on the shot clock. With the jumper, Kidd from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
Well, you can see they're not showing any mercy right here, Bob. They're just killing these guys out there.
Only a minute 34 remaining.
Switch.
Iverson misses the finger roll. Carter misses the basket entirely. The Eastern All-Stars recovering.
Check this out, Bob. He rises up, parts the defense, and he dunks it home like he doesn't even know they exist.
Oh, look out below. Get out of the way.
Hey, he really shows off his power with the move by flying through the defense and getting a fresh flush. Great play.
Bryant with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game.
Get him.
7 seconds to shoot. Takes the shot.
1 minute remaining.
Kidd doesn't get the three this time, but that is his shot. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. We're under a minute, and they really don't have a chance, Rod.
Bob, they slipped back too far early in the game. It's out of reach.
Carter drops in his 14th point tonight.
Beautiful feed inside. There was only one place to put that ball, and he got it there.
Seven on the shot clock. With the jumper, Kidd missed it just off the left rim.
It's hard to go long range against one of the better defenders in the league. Check that guy out. That's how you play the defensive game.
Double-digit ball game. Iverson clanged it off the back rim.
They just couldn't get that jumper to fall, Bobby. That is exactly the look they wanted, and they executed the play perfectly, but it just didn't work out that time.
The Western All-Stars track it down and get control. Takes the shot. Kidd had his shot changed and couldn't get it to fall.
Way to be physical.
That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 69-51. That'll do it for this preseason game. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you when the season starts.